Hey folks, and welcome back to I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Did I ever? World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor. Warlords of Draenor, yes. Keyboard is still broken, though I have ordered a new one. Keep in mind that this is January, February, March. This is March when I'm saying this. And the 20th of March. I should have my new keyboard by the 25th. By the time you see this, this should be April. At some stage. Could be the 20th of April for all I know. A few things I want to do here, and here's a new one of the 6.1 garrison missions. Ring of Cooperation. Head to the neutral ground at the wing of Twiles. Learn a thing or two about fighting alongside ogres. So I can send some people here to get the Ogre Buddy Handbook, and it teaches a follower the Ogre Buddy trait, increasing success chance when on a mission with an ogre. Warning: ogre habits may rub off on you a bit. Hope not, because that will mean they'll run around wearing loincloths and shitting on the ground. Ogres shit all over their own camp. It's terrible looking. Tower of Terror. Sorry. The Haunted Precipice. Scouts have discovered a ruined ogre tower in Talador. It's haunted. Also, we're running out of scouts. I want to be careful who I send. Okay, actually, let's do another mission first. This one. There's a few characters I want to level up. This guy. Let's put the Rangari in. And you. Of course, if I were to say, ignore him and put that, and the extra Draenei in, even more XP. 35, I don't know how they add it up. There's different ways of doing it. I may end up being 70% extra, or done slightly different, and ends up being 40. I don't know. There's different ways of doing the percentages, but it's still an extra bonus. There's a fair bit of XP there, I have to say. Regardless, I'll send that off. I'll deal with these two in a moment. We'll deal with this first. Actually, wait. No, there's no point. I have 99 Abrogata stones, Blaggy Blag stones. There's no point in doing that. I'm going to finish it today. I need to get 26. So if I get a single cluster, I'm guaranteed to get it today. I should complete it regardless, but there's always a possibility I won't get the 26. Like, say if I get just, it's random the amount you get from each boss. The final boss is more inclined to give a higher amount, but still, it's, none's guaranteed. So even if I get 5 from them, I still need to get 21 more, and it's, I mightn't. And I've actually honestly no idea what would happen if I got the extra 3 stones without the quest. Also, folks, if you enjoy this kind of questing, there's going to be more. In 6.1, they added in more legendary quests where where you have to recreate 3 arcane tablets. I'm not sure if they're arcane, but 3 Blackrock tablets. And they require 300 fragments each. Of course, you get them in much higher quantities, the fragments, than you get these stones. But still 300 each. So you have to get 900 total. Ooh, get a fair bit of gold from that. First though, any good scavenging missions? 46 isn't really that great. And I think I can only send one. Yeah, only one. And I had a look at the later dawn one, same with that. 92 resources, not worth sending them off for however long. Got a light. A train full of artillery and explosives is about to leave the depot. Detonating one bomb should be enough to destroy the entire payload. I kind of wonder where the Grimrail depot is meant to be. I'm sure I could find it on the map if I went there, but like the track and everything, because that would be kind of interesting to see. Let's deal with these now. Just gonna flag the video. One moment. Hey folks, I'm just kind of off right now. I'm just worrying, so. Could send them off on more missions, but I'm not sure if that will be a good use of my resources. I spent a fair few resources recently on different things, such as, those missives. I'm not sure if I want to piss it away on different things. Even though that is better, I'm not using it because I can upgrade the other necklace. Glad they added in that just select all button. It's very handy. Also, my internet is lagging somewhat because I'm uploading some more of these actually. I just finished editing a ton. This is why I like the armory. You just get so much gubbins. It's beautiful. Also, I have stuff in the mail. Hopefully it's just all money, but I sincerely doubt that. No one wants these. I'll leave them. I've nowhere for them. Well, I suppose I have the bank, but fuck it. You. Mass select. Don't know when was the last time I actually logged on and did anything here. It's been a few days at the very least. Oh, there's her. Come on. Okay, let's have a look here now. One of these. I don't need to do the riddle. I feel like I'm talking off now. It's really annoying. Also, if you see here, it requires a jeweler kit. It's an item I have to keep in my inventory. But just having it there is enough for jewel crafting. So, at least that's something, I suppose. Also, while I was offline, I saw something. Ooh, there's the pet person here, the collector. You beat her, you get a flawless battle training stone, which just levels your pet up once. And you also get traveler's pet supplies, which occasionally have something good in it, apparently, according to the flavor text. The artifactor. I have heard of a Draenor artifactor by the name of Matun that was seeking to restore an old Draenei crystal, possibly of Naru origin. He called the crystal the Dream of Argus. The Draenei went missing after seeking out help from the Shadow Moon Orcs back before they allied themselves with the Iron Horde. One of your scouts recently spotted a Draenei matching the description of Matun near the entrance of the Pillars of Fate. Go there and see what you can dig up. Hopefully not his corpse. Just 1 second, unlike normal, actually have a jumper on. Feels really weird to record with a jumper on, so I'm taking it off. It was a little chilly here, so we didn't have a fire going, so I was putting it on, but it just feels so odd. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound wrong, but it just feels a little quivery almost. Missing artifact. It's over here. Alright. Wait. I want to see how much savage blood I have. Because I could have a nice amount. Goldmane is now an epic. They have sprint, sap, skinning, eye of Argus, and high stamina. Nice. I also got 13 savage blood and nearly 3 stacks of savage feasts. 13 savage blood. How much do I have? 25. I'll need 30 if I want to get the... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where things are here. Yeah, actually, it requires less greater steel forged for greater steel forged essence. It only requires 15 savage blood compared to... Wait, do I not have powerful? It could be my inventory, or I could have forgotten to buy it. Let's hope it's here. I forgot to buy it. Fuck's sake. That's a nuisance. Actually, wait. I could still upgrade something good. Let's upgrade my chest armor. For a moment, I worried I made the wrong thing. Just... I nearly expect it at, right now. Because I do feel actually rather off. I think I'm worrying about something else, so it's just throwing me off. I have now 645 item level. Beautiful. Okay, I want to get this done before it resets, so I have an hour. I'm not going to do any raids while I'm trying to get this done. It's weird. This place is flagged as part of Shadowmoon Valley, yet you only can see its map in Spires of Iraq. So it's kind of strange, honestly. Ugh, excuse me. Also, what's strange is you never actually see all your... Oh, found them. Scouts, apparently, that you have. You never see any of them in the field. It would be kind of cool if you could. Oh, let me just score this. Huh. That was weird. Well, I found them. That's something, I suppose. Ugh. This journal recounts the story of Argus's attempt to restore the dream of Argus. In his quest to restore the dream of Argus, Mutun enlisted the help of 3 orcs. These same orcs betrayed him and took the crystal shards before they could be combined. If you find these orcs, they may still have them. The first target shouldn't be far. The journal reads, I was told she spent most of her time in the crystal cave to the north of the Enclave. There she studied the native crystals for ways to improve their potential abilities. Lore Stonefist. Interesting faceplate thing. Warrior of the Shadow Moon clan, as well as an expert on the native crystals. Alright, story time. My father called the stone the Dream of Argus, though I have come to understand it has been known by other names in the past. It was a crystal of great power, capable of sustaining an entire village on its energy alone. Some say it was a gift passed on to our family by the Naru during the exodus from Argus, a connection that would explain its fabled power. Such speculation is for naught, however, since the crystal has been broken for as long as I can remember. The shards of the dream, as I call them, appear as powerless as any latent crystals found in the deep mines of Shadowmoon. I continue to seek a means of rejoining them in hopes that one day the dream of Argus can be reborn, and the Draenei people could use it to flourish on our home of Draenor. On a prospecting mission with some of the local Rangari, we happened upon a small enclave of Shadowmoon orcs, who were investigating the same mineral deposits. In idle discussion, the ogre spoke of rituals that they use to fuse smaller crystals together into larger structures that can be stored with magical energy. I never had held a previous interest in Shadowmoon orcs' strange magics, but it seemed that it may hold the key to restoring the Dream of Argus. I must investigate this further. The prelate council, I don't know how to pronounce that, has denied my request to send an envoy to the Shadowmoon orcs, for an envoy to be sent to Shadowmoon orcs. They believe such an investigation to be folly, and that I am simply desperate to restore a broken relic. They cannot force me to stay, however. On the morrow, I will strike out on my own, in the hopes that Shadowmoon will be willing to assist me in my efforts. I have travelled for days, and have yet to came upon an orc of the Shadowmoon clan. Though there had been a noticeable lapse in trade with the orcs, we were unaware at how reclusive they had become recently. It is clear I must make the perilous trek up the western cliffs. I can see the massive stone monoliths carved with the ruins of their clan looming above the plat. I know the word. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Uh, plateaus. Yeah. I must seek the Shadowmoon there. It appears the Shadowmoon have withdrawn into their fortifications, though for what reason I am unsure. As I reached the top of the cliffs, I could see the members of their clan gathering in numbers I've never seen before in one place. The orcs acted strangely, however, they were not unfriendly. They called this place the Pillars of Fate, and appeared they were readying some great magical rituals. When questioned about the purpose of the rituals, or the recent reclusiveness of their clan, the orcs only offered cryptic responses. They did seem to be willing to discuss their methods of crystal reconstruction. An orc that was tending to some crystal structure of unknown purpose directed me to one called Lore Stonefist. She was a warrior of the Shadowmoon, as I understood it, and showed a particular affinity for the crystals native to the land. I was told she spent most of her time in the crystal cave to the north of the encampment. There she studied the native crystals for ways to improve their potential abilities. I will seek her there. Stonefist was a tall, imposing woman. Her brutish features belied her intelligence, and I was quite surprised at how knowledgeable she was when we discussed the restoration of the crystal. She boasted that with the help of the Shadowmoon's magics, she could recombine any crystal to be as flawless as it would have been in nature. I would need to enlist the help of two other orcs in the camp in order to accomplish this. Vok Blacktongue and Koros Soul Splinter. Blacktongue was a high ritualist of the Shadowmoon and a master rune carver. The ritual required precise arrangement of the runes, and due to the unique nature of my crystal, would require the work of an expert. She mentioned that the orc could normally be found in one of the rune master huts in the southern part of the camp. They could be identified by the standing stones surrounding the structure, as well as the floating rune stones above. The other, Coral Soul Splinter, may be more difficult to locate. A reclusive hermit, Soul Splinter preferred to spend his time out of sight of the living. It is said, however, he can be often seen among the graves upon the high hill overlooking the camp below. There he would commune with the dead ancestors, whom it is said he preferred over his living brethren. I've managed to locate the two orcs, and they've agreed to assist myself and Stonefist. I will admit their magic is strange to me, but I am mostly ignorant of these things. If their magic will help in restoring the Dream of Argus, then it is far from me to question it. We located an empty cave on a terrace overlooking the Shadow Moon's great keep, Anguish Fortress. Under the instruction of Stonefist, began constructing an altar. With the combined knowledge of Draenei artifacting and the Shadow Moon's mystic rune carving, we should be able to create a device capable of combining any crystal into its original form. The Dream of Argus will be reborn. Construction continues on the altar device, however, my allies appear to be growing restless. Some unknown force is stirring among the Shadow Moon, and they're growing more hostile by the day. The orcs assisting me constantly argue in their language that I do not understand, and fear they may not wish to help me much longer. I will continue my work despite the growing tension. The fate of the Draenei may very well rest on this crystal. Oh, and I get if I disrupt here, I get stuff. But I'll just focus on her first.